We got belts and belts and other belts and parts. Let's get into this. Howdy doo-doo, YouTubers. Oh, it's terrible. Oh well, it's probably gonna stay anyways. So we're back doing CJ things again. Yay! As you guys seen, I've been talking for the last week or two. I just haven't had the time, but today, hopefully for the last time, we are going to be done trying to change the blower belts on CJ because I want this to be right and I don't want to do this anymore because changing the belts on this thing sucks. But okay, so I never really went into detail on how much of a pain it actually is to do the belt in this car. So we're gonna pop the hood. I'm gonna try and explain something to you right quick. Okay, so what's going on here is this belt right here. This is the one that was originally on it that I took off and put back on. This is actually a cut belt. Somebody cut this belt to fit on the blower. I don't know exactly why they did that, if they're just trying to make something work that they had or what, but anyways, so the hard part about changing the belt on this thing is the fact that, if you guys can see, the tensioner's down here, but the belt actually wraps on the inside of the tensioner, so I have to relieve the tensioner to slide the belt off of the serpentine system, and then I have to remove the tensioner to put the belt on, or to take the belt off. And to take this belt, we have to take the drive accessory belt off, which is this one right here in the front. So I gotta start by taking off this belt and then undoing the tensioner to relieve this belt off of the blower serpentine system, and then remove the tensioner to get this belt out, so that way I put the other belt on. The only problem is the way how that tensioner stretches. It's really hard to stretch the tensioner and slide the belt on at the same time. I'm hoping this new belt isn't going to be as big of an issue. It's one of those things where it really would help having an extra set of hands. So hopefully, I have a friend that may be coming over this afternoon to help out. They said that they would, so we'll see. If not, I'm going to be cursing up a storm, but not on camera because that wouldn't be right for YouTube things. But anyway, so we are going to get this going so we could get this belt taken care of. And then also today, gonna try and fit as much as I can into this video. We are going to go into, I kind of started looking at it, but kind of show you guys what's going on here. I have the dash panel removed because this is where the actual computer is for the car to plug in the tune controller. I'm gonna play with this a little bit because I do want to go through the manual and make sure I understand and figure out how to set this thing at pretty much max out tune because race car. But yeah, so we're gonna mess with that in a little bit later, as well as we're gonna throw those new seat belts on here in the car. I think they're gonna look really nice, those DJs. But so yeah, without further ado, we are going to get into this. But first, I think I'm gonna go inside and get something to eat real quick. But we'll be back out here shortly and gonna get into this. So sit tight, hang on, we'll be right back, and then we'll see if my friend shows up because that's gonna be a pain. But I want to get started on it before they get here, or we'll get started on it when they get here if they show up. But yeah, so I'm gonna run inside, get something to eat real quick, and we're gonna pick this up in a few minutes. Okay, so we're gonna go up into here and I'm gonna show you what I've been talking about. I actually brought a tool from the shop that made things a little easier. Unfortunately, my friend wasn't able to make it over today to help out. But so yeah, I actually got the belt off. I got a breaker bar that really helped make this easier. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys this. Okay, so this right here, you guys can see it, is the tensioner. And I still got the wrench on here, and I was gonna go get something to take this off because, there it is. But okay, so the tensioner is now loose. The belt is now loose. However, as you can see, you can't see because this footage sucks. I have to remove the tensioner now just to get the belt out, and then I gotta get the new belt in, get it all preset and ran. I gotta start off with the tensioner, of course, because I gotta bolt the tensioner back in with the new belt and go from there. I already got the other belt off, but yeah, so we're gonna go into fully getting this thing off and finally getting a belt in it that's probably gonna stay for a while, hopefully, as long as this thing doesn't make too much boost and throw it off. So, but so yeah, moving on. Okay, so I really suck at this filming thing because I just did all this work and didn't film anything. But it's on. You lower belt things, and then also put the serpentine belt back on. Fun little process. I actually, since I ran to the shop and got a breaker bar, it did make it a little easier on myself. So not as many curse words this time. Yay! But anyways, so I'm probably going to be moving on to programmer things and seatbelt things, and maybe starting this thing and clearing it out, put some fresh fuel in it, do a cold start. I don't think you guys have had the liberty to hear a cold start of this monster yet, but that's coming very soon. But before I go any further into doing CJ things, I'm actually gonna go get some tacos because tacos are priority right now. I don't know why I was working on this thing and I started feeling hungry and I was like, tacos. So yeah, don't judge me, but we're gonna drop this right here. We're gonna pick this back up in a few seconds after I get my tacos. Yeah, all right, see you guys in a few. Okay, so we're back. We got tacos. Tacos. They may not look that good in the picture, but they're amazing. And for those of you who don't know, out here in Antelope Valley, Southern California, there is this amazing small restaurant chain called Tom's Burgers. That's where I get these babies. And God, they're good. They're good. But I'm gonna scarf these things down real quick and we're gonna get back over there to CJ doing CJ things. So again, I'll be back with you shortly. So of course, before we start the car, we are gonna have to put some more of the Super Shelby Cobra Beast juice fuel in the tank. VP C16. These cars actually ran off of a rocket fuel brand, and we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the VP thing. So we're gonna go ahead, top off the tank. We're gonna go in, play with the tune, and we're gonna fire up and get you guys a cold start. And when the cold start comes, there is a surprise for you guys. So bear with me, but you'll see when it comes up. Hopefully you guys like it. We'll see. All right. But yes, we're gonna put some happy juice in this thing and go from there. All right, so we're in the Shelby Beast, and I'm actually just now loading up the tunes. I'm gonna go through, play with this a little bit, and get you a cold start. It kind of looks like, from what I'm seeing on here, these are the throttle percentages. So if I go through this, that must be wide open throttle. And I was told wide open throttle is maxed out at 80% on the throttle body in this car. So let's just click on it. An adopted software version is available. Press enter to proceed. Erasing? What does that mean? Huh. I'm going to look into this a little bit, guys, and we'll be back with you shortly. Okay, guys, so I think I'm getting this figured out, and it is updating. You probably can't really see the screen, but hopefully here in a few minutes we will be having everything set up, fuel's in the car, and we'll be getting into that fire up. We're going to do a cold start on it, as well as we're going to let it warm up for a few minutes. Maybe give it a couple of revs, and just make sure she feels cleaned up. She's been sitting for a while, and we actually haven't started the car in probably a good couple of months, so that'll be fun. But just stay tuned, and when this thing's all ready to go, we'll get you guys up to date on what's going on. Okay, guys, so looks like we got everything figured out with the tuner. I did set it at wide open throttle, which I believe it's gonna be like 80-82%, if I understand 100% on, you know, the process of what I was looking at, but should be good. I think it's like 80%. I just went through and viewed it. You can't really see it on my camera, on my phone in the car as far as looking at the screen, but we're gonna go ahead and light the candles up on this baby girl, and just give you guys a little treat. I really think you guys wearing headphones should be warned as of right now, because this car isn't starting up Miss Daisy, isn't starting up your buddy's you know, muffler delete Borla attack Mustang. I mean, this thing is a whole nother animal, so just be ready. Be ready. Surprise, guys. Hopefully this looks a little better. Trying to film with the GoPro. So this is going to be the cold start. Hope you guys like it, and please stand by. gotta step out of the garage for a minute. The fumes are pretty crazy in here. But that light, fresh air. Okay, so yeah, it was probably really breaking up and crackly in that. This car is just obnoxiously loud when it gets into the RPM. It actually is, my ears were ringing just kind of like revving it up in the car. This girl's no joke, guys. 1,000 horsepower, you know, Cobra jet, 4.0 crusher, 5.4 block. Like, I mean, she's a beast. But I'm gonna go ahead and just look over a couple of things on the car. Now that I kind of got some fresh air. But I noticed it was making kind of like a weird knocking sound when I was at low RPM, bringing it up. As far as I can see, everything in here looks good. The blower belt looks real happy. Belts look good. I don't see anything going on here. Oil pressure looked phenomenal in the car, so nothing wrong with that either. So yeah, I maybe just might have to look a little more into like what that noise probably was. It was a weird like shutter knocking noise. It would make it like low RPM before you bring it back up. So maybe somebody who's watching this has an idea on what that is, but she's a beast. But yeah, I'm gonna set the phone down for a minute because my battery's like actually almost dead, and I need to wrap a couple of things up on here. So I'm gonna get back with you guys in just a few minutes, and we're gonna wrap this video up. All right, guys. So I'm actually going to try and wrap this up with the GoPro. Hopefully the quality looks better. Just trying some things right now. I am hopefully soon trying to look into a camera. I've been trying to find time to actually go and look at like some Canons and you know, seeing what my options are for an actual good vlogging camera. I know that's been one of the real negative fallbacks on my videos so far is the quality. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to work on it, but we're going to wrap it up here today with the Cobra Jet CJ over here. Built seemed to be good. Opened up the tune in the car. Ran it. While I was running it, everything felt really good. The car felt very crisp, very responsive, which is exactly what we were looking for. And hopefully, as long as things go according to plan, this thing is going on the dyno next Wednesday. So, according to, you know, the people we bought the car from, they said it makes, you know, like 950 to the rear wheels, but we're gonna get our tuner involved with this and take a look at a couple of things and see if we can play around with a couple of things and see how much power we can really get to the rear wheels on a chassis dyno here in Southern California. Hopefully some details coming on that soon. I may maybe try in the next day or so when I get some more info, maybe do a live update with you guys on social media. Give you guys a heads up what's going on. I'll probably have to do it while I'm at work, which would be kind of weird, but it is what it is. But so yeah, hope you guys liked the content today. I know it jumped around a lot and I didn't really explain a lot, but I'm just trying to get a video out this week because depending on how things go, I know next week I'm going to be really busy with getting ready for a race, and then the following week after that, if things go according to plan, this thing will be going on the dyno. So this thing will actually be going on the dyno in the next couple of weeks. So bear with me, guys. I hope you enjoy the content. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Please share this video with your friends. If you like the content and you want to share it with people, I greatly appreciate it. The more subscribers, the better. I haven't really had much activity with the channel in the last few weeks, and it's kind of a little bit of a bummer, and kind of like maybe kind of lose a little bit of motivation in this, but I'm just going to keep trying. I hope you guys like the content. Hopefully I have more content coming out soon. And also, before I forget, there is a new car coming to the channel. We don't really have a project name for it yet, or a name for the car, but one of my buddies not too long ago just picked up another 2-valve. So a lot of 2-valves coming up, 2 valves, 4 valves, new edge body cars. Seems to be a real popular car between me and some of my friends. pretty cool that they're Mustangs, but other than that, I'm pretty excited. So I'm actually going to maybe post a picture of his car now. And that was it. It doesn't look as great as you think it should right now. The car does have a Selene body kit, which is really cool. Cool things coming for this build soon. This car is getting a paint job. It is going to get some different rims and hopefully some performance tunes. It's already slammed on front and rear coilovers. I don't know if you can tell in the picture or not, but that's actually on 18s and the car tuck's nice. So big plans coming. That's actually my friend Alan's car, and gonna get him involved with the channel a little bit here, a little more soon. I've been kind of grinding on my buddy Brian with the Mach 1. Try and get some stuff going for that car so we can get some more content going on DSG Mach. As well as I have another friend's car that may be coming to the channel, my buddy Jason. He has a red 2-valve that he road races, and we'll probably do a little introduction on his car here pretty soon, as well as a couple other friends. Like I'm really excited. I'm getting more cars coming onto the channel. Hope you guys really like the content that's coming out. I'll actually post a picture of my friend Jason's car right now. And some of you guys may have seen the car around town. It's a pretty quick, peppy little 2-valve. He is a road racer, so that's kind of his thing. The car works pretty good around the canyon. DSG Mach should be pretty nasty on the canyon too once that car gets finished up with a couple of things. Need some tires for it. But other than that, we got those going on. As well as I'm still working on getting some money together saved up to get myself a 2-valve project too. I got a really wild build idea that I really want to do and I want to get started on. It's a matter of just buying the right car first and having the right amount of money for the right car. So that's just taking a little bit of time. It may not be happening here in the next couple of weeks, or maybe not even the next couple of months, but it is in the works. There will be a project car coming to the channel as far as I go. If you guys like the content on CJ, please comment. Tell me what you want to see more of on CJ. And then we'll go from there. Maybe some more stuff coming for the Shelby in the future. But other than that, I don't know. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that post notification. And if you guys have any comments, concerns, shoot them my way. We'll check them out. I'll answer as much as I can, but I need comments to answer. So post some comments, guys. But other than that, hope you guys have fun, be safe, and take it easy.